Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 270Podcast. I'm your host, Ethan. Today I'm joined with Neelix.
Howdy do.
And Mitch.
Howdy do.
And we have a special surprise for you today. If you read the title of the video, we have our first guest on the show. Say hi, Charlie.
Howdy do.
He is a friend of ours, and he's going to be joining us today on Wild Ride.
Also the CEO of 270.
Yeah, so you have anything I want to talk about before we get into the news today?
No, nothing too big.
Tell you what a good job I think you're doing with my sector, my podcast sector of my company.
Well, I'm glad I'm making you happy, boss. All right.
It's crazy because I actually own Charlie, so.
Oh shoot!
All right.
We felt bad for Charlie. He's the custodian around the studio that we have.
Yeah.
And we let him on.
You ever watch? Yeah. Have you ever watched the movie Joe Dirt? That's exactly what we're doing here.
Well, let's go to get into it. So last week on the 23rd and 24th, yeah, it says right here. So last Saturday and Sunday, Luxury Championship Series 3, it's the tournament, big Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Looks like there's 319 players. And I've pulled up on the screen if you guys can see kind of what topped. I don't know, or this was what everything was played. So the biggest showing was at Emancipator. Second most was like that Eldlick, Needle Fiber, Despot craziness. And it goes down from there.
Is 22% the card Question? Were they playing Question in their deck?
I think that means like just
random.
other.
Yeah,
That's like the other category.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Are y'all surprised by any of these results? You're surprised something else isn't seeing more play?
Nope.
Yeah, people aren't wearing out Shadal.
Yeah, it looks like there's like the Invoked with like 2% showing. I don't know if that includes like Shadal variants, because 6% was that Invoked Eldwick deck.
Is that 4% Salads?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised like the Orchist and Dinos are kind of lower. Like 4 and 7% is kind of a lot, but they both got a pretty good support out of the last set. But I guess this other stuff's just way better, and it'll probably be hit. I'm assuming the ban list will be out Monday, recording this Friday on the 1st. So I'm sure these two top decks will probably get hit in some way, shape, or form.
I don't think they'll hit the cards directly. They'll hit something like dumb, like they'll probably hit Doki Doki.
Yeah, I'm sure like Block Dragon may see a hit.
Block Dragon, Needle Fiber.
Yeah. Just like the dumb
No.
cards.
Ban.
Yeah.
I don't think Needle Fiber. I don't think Needle Fiber. Like, we haven't had enough real events. I don't think we've only had like what, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
But like everything that's topping like pretty much has needle. It just enables so much. It's very good. It's very good. I haven't been playing a lot during this format, so I don't know if I would say it's broken, because it is very good, obviously. Tournament results. And we see here that there is a little 1% sliver, the Sky Striker, and that was the deck that ended up winning, I believe. Right? Yep. This was the first place. Yeah. So Ryan, you had first place. Yep, and he was playing Needle Fiber, obviously. I think if this card is not in your deck, you're probably not gonna.
Yeah, but more importantly, he's got, look at that top right card is a little better than Needle Fiber.
No, Nibiru?
Yes.
Yeah, cards like it's pretty good. I don't know if it's better than Needle Fiber, but I mean it's kind of a pretty standard list though.
It runs less traps that I was expecting.
Yeah, it plays a lot of hand traps.
Yeah, just looks like Sky Striker with no engages.
Yeah.
Surprised they're not playing more Mystic Mine. If that card's at 3 and you're playing a deck like this, because that card, I mean, if you activate it, you almost win every time. I don't know how many people are. He sided the other two. I don't know how many people side.
It's kind of bad against the zombie deck, though.
What deck is that?
Eldritch?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that's also a stun deck.
That's true. I've played that deck a little bit. That deck is, I think it's just better than this, honestly. It's just a better version of this that kind of feels the same now, like how Skystriker plays now with no play the stun cards.
Yeah.
But
So
this plays a lot of
main
hand
one,
trap.
main one Mystic Mine didn't even play Jamming Waves. It sides the two of them.
Yeah, I don't know if we look here. It's kind of good against Eldritch, but you kind of want them, like they get stuff in the graveyard, so you not really kind of want the Galaxy Cyclone played, or not Galaxy, Cosmic Cyclone, which banishes.
And then he's got Judgment to keep the guy off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he also has DD Crow on the side.
Yeah, this deck, when there can only be one, there's a lot of, there's a lot of hate for everything though, because with the rock stuff, I think all rocks, so there can only be one. I don't know, it just seems pretty standard, but it's just Skystriker. It'll always be good in some shape or form.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot of utility.
Especially with Widowmaker at 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
So next, I think that's all for this. So now we'll just pass it over to Mitch. You got any crazy prices for us today, Mitch?
All right. So first is Meteor Black Comet Dragon. It's went up quite a bit actually. It looks like first heads are sitting at like 26 to $27.
Okay.
I'm just guessing because people are gonna try to play it in any like Dragoon deck, of course.
Yeah. So it takes a level 7 Red Ice monster and a level 6 dragon.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad card, but I guess because it's a collector card, and then people are maybe trying to shoehorn it into like a pure, like kind of Dragoon spammy like deck like that.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Red Eye, you can kind of, it may be like for Super Poly.
That's true,
Wonder
actually.
Dragoons. If you have like a level 6 dragon.
Yeah, because you can Super Poly the Dragoon and they can't respond to it. So
yeah,
that's actually
that's probably why it's there. What's his attribute? Is he dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's probably just better, like more generic stuff for dark.
Yeah, like the Predator Plant link.
Yeah,
but this guy is 3,500.
That's true. And he does good in time.
Yeah, but so does Dragoon.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you could you Super Poly their Dragoon to make it. That's what we're saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that would make sense. Because you can't really get Red Dragoon any other way because they're just gonna negate it. So,
I
mean, what does Dragoon take? A Red Eyes and a normal monster?
A Red Eyes and a level.
It's like a normal
dragon, I think.
Yeah, it has to take the vanilla Red Eyes and the vanilla Dark Magician. If you're summoning it, like if it's shoehorned in any deck, that's how you're always gonna summon it, like this red, because it can send materials from your deck.
All right, next I got Blackluster Soldier of Chaos. It's been sitting at about 60 to 55 actually recently, but it's shot back up to looks like 76 is the cheapest, and it kind of goes up from there.
Yeah, if you're wanting like a reputable seller, it's gonna be 78.
Yeah, I'm guessing like a lot of these cards, just a lot of people are just buying them up. Just, I mean, I guess I don't know why, honestly, because they got money to spend. You know, I mean, it's been down forever. I don't know why it shot back up. It's not really in any of the big decks right now. None of like the Eldritchs and the Rock guys, or none of them. So I don't really know why it went up. I guess collector card, and maybe because it probably will get reprinted for quite a while. So
for what it's worth, you can make this in Old Look.
You can
with like the level 7 or higher thing, so it's pretty hard to get rid of. I think it's a pretty good card.
I mean, heck, you could also make it in the Rock deck too if you wanted to. I don't see why you would, but I mean, it's still you could get second effect because they use level 7 synchros.
I mean, this comes in handy a lot if they can't attack
I'm
sure
I can make it in my Raccoon deck some way somehow.
Well, let us know when you can. I'll be waiting.
Pretty sure you can just make it with obedience. Okay.
Yeah, just 3 with different names. But if you want to
Well-
make it worth it, you have to use like a level 7 or higher monster. And then it can't be.
But
targeted.
obedient schools, it prevents me from going into anything except beast.
Oh,
Ooh.
I got
Yeah,
you.
so yeah, this card sucks.
all right.
not a
What
beast.
in your level 2 beast deck? Yeah.
No, period.
Let's see. Next, we could talk about the Eldrix guy himself. Eldrix, the Golden Lord. He's been jumping around, but now he's up to, well, let's see. The cheapest from a good seller, you're looking at 124, 125 right now.
It's going up.
I mean, he was sitting at 105 was his cheapest, $100,
Yeah.
but
I mean, that's just what
not
happens.
surprising.
If this keeps topping, it's just because it's in one
It
of
was
those
short print.
it's in one of those sets and it's short print. Yeah.
short
This is
print.
not surprising.
Isn't he
best
the
one.
last short print?
No,
Well, they don't do short prints in like main
core sets.
core sets.
But in all these subsets,
Oh.
there's still short prints.
Oh,
They're not gonna go that far. It's Konami. Come on.
yeah.
You
Don't give them
credit
that
here.
much credit.
Come on.
No more short prints. Are you drunk?
Yeah, come on. They gotta make that money real quick, and that's short prints and non-core sets. It's an easy way to do it right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Very easy. Let's see this one. And Charlie might like this one. Harpy Perfumer.
Oh yeah, this is
It's out of
Dirty
Charlie's.
Six Hundred Roses. Yeah, you're looking at first eds like 20, 21
20.
bucks. Yeah, like this one kind of.
Right.
I mean, it's good in Harpy ladies. I'll say that much. You know, it's a good card in Harpies. I'll give it that.
Yep.
But I think it's just a collector card out of a set that nobody bought. It's just one of those things.
Their synchro got announced in the OCG.
That's true. Yeah, we're
it's
getting it here to
pretty
TCG. Actually, we're getting those imported here. So
Mhm.
Do we know when?
it's coming out in Dragons of Legend: The Complete series or saga.
Gotcha.
We're getting that the Time Wizard guy. Yeah. So I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
the
I
Time
guess that
Wizard
makes
guy. Can't wait.
I know we're getting it. This should be the target. Really
Yep.
cheese on your opponent, guys.
Yep,
Come on.
Can't wait.
No, yeah. And the last one we can talk about is Eternity Code is officially here in the United States finally after a pushback. We finally got the set, so
Yes.
we can start,
do
playing with
have
this.
it.
And,
We do have it at our local. We can't really play tournaments with real cards yet, but for what it's worth.
and the highest card, Access Code Talker. Not surprising that card is played in every big deck right now. That card is
Just a
very, very, very
pretty
good.
good generic card.
Yep, very, very good card. I mean, it's just good. The set's
Yeah.
really good. But the thing that gets me, there's a huge drop off. You go Access Code Talker, Gear Suit, kind of close in price, and then goes all the way down to the Crocodile at less than $50. That's a huge drop off from the two biggest cards. And the
Yeah.
Crocodile is very, very good.
Yeah, both of these. This. What was that?
How much is Link Ross?
Let's see, he was an
You're looking
ultra.
at like 30, like 28 to 30.
That sounds about right.
I mean, if that card was a secret, it'd be the most expensive card in the set by
Oh
far.
yeah, easy. That card's just so good.
Yes,
That's the
I
best
mean,
card in the set.
yes. I can see them actually. They probably wouldn't because it's brand new here. They could hit that card in the future for sure.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, it should get hit now, but
I mean,
won't
they
'cause-
they always hit token cards and then they just make better ones.
yes. It's like
Yeah,
okay,
Pretty
that
true.
doesn't make
Is
any
the,
sense. To me.
Like a Phantom Beast guys in this, right?
No, he was a dual overload. You talk about the link?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
they're-
right.
Yeah,
the
he's
link
in that,
theory.
which he's only like $4. I looked today before we got on.
Yeah.
Only like $4. Really surprised me it wasn't over 5 at least.
That's pretty shocking.
Yeah,
Very,
I
very
think there
good
was. I think
card.
there's a lot of them though. He didn't seem
Yeah.
super hard to pull.
Yeah, probably just not short printed.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And
Also,
a lot of people bought that product.
Yeah.
yeah. Also, the Dragon Maid only $26. Surprising since Kitchen Maid's 70 and the other one's like 50.
Well, this is
I say-
but the other Dragon Maids weren't in a core set though,
That's true. That's
which
true.
probably helps shoot those prices up. And this card, I mean, this deck obviously isn't competitive. This is $25 for the weebs out there.
That's true.
for Dragon Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Also, the
really
Gizback guy being more than Gravediggers, Deep Sea, and the Plunder. I don't doubt the Gizback card. I think is kind of trash. Honestly, this newest one. Don't
Mhm.
think it's very good compared to the other ones. Gravediggers, in my opinion, is a better card.
way too specific.
Yeah,
It's just it's just never gonna go off.
What is it?
Gravediggers
What
is
does
good.
it do?
So each time your opponent normal special summons a monster, you inflict 300 to them. If a monster is special summoned from the main deck, you can summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target some monster your opponent controls. Special summon one monster from your hand or deck whose attack equals its own attribute.
I just don't.
Yeah, I just don't see like what strategy this goes into. Kind of a weird meme card.
It's very easy to utilize in dinosaurs, but it's only good in the mirror match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of decks special summon from the deck though.
You auto win.
But like,
I mean,
Huh?
but like what? And what
What do
does
you
it
mean?
consistently?
I was thinking of like or salads, Orcus.
Well, dinosaurs
they don't
have
have heart.
Miscellaneousaurus and Baby Cerosaurus.
Yeah.
So
But like
They,
having
all
they
the
only do it
time.
like once a turn doesn't seem
Yeah.
really worth. I think
Yeah,
I
I
think
think that's fair.
I think this card.
Well,
is-
Eldritch summons from the deck.
but it also just it's like once a turn. Like it's not really doesn't
Yeah.
seem worth it. There's just better cards that you can slot in that just do
And
so
I'm
much more.
pretty sure there's only one card in that deck that summons from the deck.
I think the crap.
They have a spell that does it too. I think.
Okay.
it's just like
And this
like, Grave
card-
Diggers is a better card.
This card is gonna make the trap trick dream. I just gotta
I
get.
really think that card's good. And the Deep
Correct.
Sea area card's very good. Like, there's just, I don't know. Those are better secrets than that, in my opinion. I'd much rather spend my money on those three.
Yeah.
I'm in love with the Deep Sea card.
Very good card. Very
Makes
good card. in
water.
Board Mount.
This makes water a lot better, for sure.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
For
I mean-
100%.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good cards in this,
There's no probably to it.
and like there's only 2 listings of the Starlight Rare effect for 1,000.
Dang, Ethan, we could have pulled that. We could have pulled that.
I mean, hey, come
We
get your
haven't
boxes
been
tomorrow.
able we haven't been able to
Hey,
buy
we-
the set. It just came out.
You could still pull it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fresh boxes, first set only. Grab best sports cards. Shameless plug. Come on.
Yeah, if you're ever where we are, go to Grimace.
Mhm.
So, is there any other prizes you want to talk about before we go?
No,
move
that's
on?
it for this week. That's
Oh.
it for this week.
So, we're gonna switch it up a little bit, go into some league news. So, since the last episode, we have the new patch that dropped, which came with the Volibear rework, a bunch of ADC changes, which is pretty big, and I guess for what it's worth, the astronaut skins, which all look really nice. IMO. First, we'll talk about the Volibear rework. Have y'all played them, like in the live server?
I've played him a few times.
I have not played them. I don't think I want to.
6 or 7 games.
What do y'all? So since we haven't played him a bunch, he hasn't been live for like a long time. He's still kind of new. What's y'all's first?
Not the best.
You don't like him?
I like.
I think
I enjoy playing him. I just don't think he's good.
I think the win rate in my games, like opponent and mine, are at 0%. If I go up against a Volibear, we win, and then if we have one, we lose. No,
Yeah.
we won a game earlier with the Volibear.
We did win a game earlier with a Volibear on our team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He just doesn't do enough, in my opinion. He just kind of like playing against him. I'm not ever like scared. He's just kind of there. It's just
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like a meat.
I
The
think
meat
he
shield.
may do a little bit more on paper than like in action, because like if you read it, it
His
sounds
sound,
yeah.
but then when you consider him interacting with other champions, it's very underwhelming.
Yeah, like when you were messing around with him the day he dropped Charlie, I was just kind of spectating. It seems like there's a lot of pretty heavy counters. Like if you just pick certain champs, it's just not a win, and
Like literally every good top laner
yeah.
or
So
any ranged champion in the game.
So maybe he just hasn't found his spot yet, and maybe he's still new, so people are still learning. But he definitely,
Honestly, just seem very undertuned.
yeah. And that could
Well-
be because like some of their other reworks have just been so
Yeah.
overtuned that this was just kind of they were trying to-
Balanced.
yeah, they were trying to
Yeah.
balance it, and they just haven't got it right yet.
Also, you can't
Shield
you
Atlas
can't
still in.
you
Go
can't
ahead.
make someone.
Sorry.
You know, you're good. You can't make someone too strong whenever they could disable a tower for 6 seconds.
Yeah, but and that's not till level 16 though.
Yeah, but I also just don't think that is that good.
I think by
Yeah, probably
itself,
not.
like compared to like Ownmarker, which is an old item that did used to do that, like that effect by itself, but it also is. I think it's pretty good engageability. You can get out with it really good with
Yeah.
like a gank. So like, there's a little bit more utility than like the Ownmarker ability, but yeah, it's
Mhm.
and it's a very high cooldown. Like even at level 2, it's still like a 2-minute. It's not up often.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, champ sucks.
I don't know.
This champ. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I don't know if I'm ready to say he sucks because it's still new, but like compared to another rework, maybe like Mordekaiser or something, doesn't really
Not
stack.
even.
Yeah, that's two. It's almost 2 different games we're talking about there.
Yeah.
Mordekaiser will put a dent in your head.
Yeah,
To compare to Aatrox's rework.
yeah. Before they took away the revive, and he's still. I think he's still pretty strong now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you
pretty
just put
solid.
that stats on him, you just don't die.
Yeah.
Raid boss.
Yeah, he doesn't need a revive because you just can't kill him anyways.
Yeah, he just also just kill everybody.
They need to put like some kind of percentage health damage on his W or something so he can compete with other tanks.
Yeah,
It's like there's no way champions like not even gonna beat an Ornn or something passive.
Yeah.
Much
I'm
less
not
scary.
sure. I'm not sure what the
Or-
changes could be, but definitely just maybe some minor tune-ups. But maybe we're just all bad with them, and he'll see some pro play. But I'm not sure at the moment.
Tell you what,
Me.
guys. I've been holding back. I'll pick Volibear next game, and we'll get the second
He
one.
does
with
feel
Volibear.
pretty decent as a support. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we lost the game, but he feels like a pretty solid support. I think that might be like one of his better roles. I don't think he can compete top.
Yeah, I've only played him top. I haven't played him anywhere else. And
in bot lane against ADCs and other supports, his damage feels adequate and tanky.
yeah,
He does have a point stun, and he can dive. So
true. So that's kind of our first impressions, and maybe things will change. Maybe the next patch. But Mitch, this next part is kind of your specialty because you are a marksman main. Have you played enough games to feel ADCs any different? Like, does it feel different at all?
No. I will say this though, since the patch code is I've been popping off.
Yeah,
But I don't know. Maybe it is the extra health. I don't know.
I will say the only one that I've felt, and I haven't played the champ, but playing against it and having him on my team, and this isn't even a main carry change. It's Lucian. I think this was pretty big.
Yeah.
I've gotten like, if I have
It's
Lucian
just
on my team, it's just so much better. Yeah.
It's like another Infinity Edge on his.
Yeah. This feels stronger. I haven't played it yet, but playing against it and playing with someone on my team, they just seem to always be better than they were. Which this is just an obvious buff, so obviously.
I think Vayne is really strong, also.
Yeah. So her tumble bonus damage increased as well. So,
or AP.
Yeah, it's a pretty big change.
So okay, here's my question. So those 4 obviously they did it because they see more play outside of bot lane. You know, they did other things to them.
Sure.
Yeah.
But why could have they done other things to all the other ADCs instead of just giving them base little health and like health per level? So they took the time with those 4. Why couldn't they take the time with the rest of them?
Yeah. So like your main, would you say Aphelios is your main?
Yeah.
So he got 30 extra health at rank 1. And then
30
gets
extra
2 more health a level. Am I reading that right? It's 86 to 88.
Yeah. So you basically still get one shot by everything, including supports in the game.
Yeah.
Like 30 health doesn't it doesn't do anything. Like I just.
So I mean, like at level 18, this Aphelios compared to last patch Aphelios, the new one has 60.
Yeah. Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean that just doesn't feel enough.
No.
I don't know. The affiliates we played against, Ethan, stomped us out.
Yes, we got
I
stomped out.
have,
But I wonder if
Yeah.
it's, I mean, because the seal items got changed too. Just movement speed, and I don't know. Do you feel a difference with these, Mitch?
No.
Hey, Jin feels good.
I mean, it's fine, but like, okay, realistically, what true ADC is gonna build a Zeal item first?
Yeah, like
None.
a lot of people like Essence Reaver.
You're gonna build Essence Reaver, IE,
Storm
or
Razor.
more Storm Razor. Like, you never. Why could they buff Storm Razor? They nerfed it to the ground. Why couldn't they buff that up a little bit again? Like, obviously, you don't want to overtune it. You don't want to make it busted, but like,
Yeah.
you're buffing items on ADCs that they don't build until second, third, fourth item. Where champs like Yasuo and all them build it first. It's just that's the part I don't get.
This just seems like a Yasuo buff more than anything,
Yeah,
like you were saying, because he always goes like you go Phantom Dancer or Shiv first.
Yeah, it's just like, oh great, those items are great later on in the game, but by the time you get those items, it's going to determine if you're either going to do well or you're going to be just a minion. You know, like I don't know. I feel like they just buffed the wrong items.
Yeah,
but then again, can they realistically buff BF Sword or buff Infinity Edge? I don't know. Probably not. But there's it's got to be a way.
Yeah, it's a weird slippery slope. I'm sure this is something that they're still working
buff
on.
Essence
And
Reaver, buff buff Storm Razor, like just something.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know how to fix it, but sure they'll figure it out.
I would like to see them change Guardian Angel. Like, that, I forgot what it's called, but the item that builds into Death's Dance that gives armor and magic res?
Mm-hmm.
The yellow thing?
Yeah, the Aegis of Legion, I think.
Yeah, I want them to make Guardian Angel build out of that.
Instead of the Chain Vest?
Yeah.
Instead of BF Sword?
No, it'd be like BF Sword, Aegis.
Make it cost like 300 or 400 more and have it give magic res and...
Oh, the Locket of Iron Solari, like what it builds into, or that other component. Yeah. Gotcha.
Dude, GA would be just much better.
It's already really good, but I mean, these just need the defensive stats and they can't build them.
Yeah, GA's pretty cheap too.
Get run down, like full build ADCs get run down by tanks and die.
Yeah, tanks just are the best.
Yeah,
like maybe they don't even need a buff ADCs, just nerf tanks.
They get one shot by bruisers, they get one shot by other ADCs, one shot by assassins, which they're supposed to. But
they need to buff Grievous Wounds.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Grievous Wounds
just buff Grievous Wounds.
Like a waste of gold right now.
Yeah, Grievous Wounds definitely needs to be buffed. Early game it's very strong and you can snowball with it. But late game, it just does not function.
Yeah,
because it did win me again.
Especially with the huge surge in people using Blade of the Ruin King on top of other steal items like Death's Dance. Just lifesteal their whole health bar back through Grievous Wounds.
Like people go Bork, Death Dance, Ravenous Hydra.
Yeah.
And are healing half their health bars.
That's the aura build, and they have 45% lifesteal. So they're hitting you 500 a shot, and they're only healing 60% of that 500. That's still a ton of health that they're healing back.
Yeah, I think instead of buffing ADC, maybe it's not that they're weak; it's just everything else is. That's it could probably. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Bramblevest did win me a 1v1 against a Warwick.
It'll do it.
Yeah. Well, it's there's a lot of. Yeah, I mean it's better to have it than nothing at all, but
it just doesn't do it.
Yeah, but the Warwick doesn't really build lifesteal items. Not that many. He has like a
inherent healing in his kit.
Yeah. They did show new for what it's worth. I don't know, these skins kind of suck, but the Honor Level 5 skins, like Grey Warwick and Medieval Twitch, there's new chromas. So for any of you guys lucky enough to not flame, get Honor Level 5 chromas for you.
Yeah, I have tokens left over.
Why are you saving them?
I just don't play Twitch or own the champ.
Oh, okay. Fair.
That'd be cool if they did something if say you get like out of level 5 so many like years in a row, what if they give you like a really special skin, like I don't know, Bowser King Remus or like something like that? Like, what if they did something like that?
Yeah, I think if they want, like, if you really want people to be nice and not toxic, make the rewards like nuts.
Well,
Yeah,
Great
don't
Wall
give us.
Twitch were extremely exclusive skins for a very long time.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you've got it once, so, like, I now own both of these because I
Yeah.
got under level 5 one time. Now, like, I mean, I'm, like, these skins don't make me want to, not be toxic.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose my account, is why I'm not, like, blaming people, but
Yeah.
I
Why
don't know.
don't you just not cyberbully?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's some people that don't give an F and aren't scared to lose anything, and so like they don't care. Doesn't affect.
Some people have had a bad week of work. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's true. And speaking of skins, there's let's render at 20. They showed off some of the new High Noon skins. There's some other skins too. So we have Irelia, Senna. I think these three are old, right? Fiddlesticks, Jin, and Lucian are old. So only new ones are the. Here's some like in-game pictures.
They're giving the old skins a chroma.
They need to give the old skins the horse. Ash has the horse. Let's see,
Yeah.
all have a horse. Yeah. These skins, I mean, this is kind of a nice line. There's a few I don't like. I don't like the Yasuo one. But like the Ash one is pretty high tier. And these are really nice. Yeah, the Lucian one. That's
dope.
Yeah, I think it was the Lucian's best skin, but he got a prestige now, so it's kind of.
Dope.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen the Urgot one. We have to look at that.
Darius is pretty good. Thresh.
Oh, there's a lot I forgot about.
There's a lot. They need to make a new High Noon skin. Call it High Noon.
You should send him an email.
Dude, I swear I have a billion ideas.
Yeah, but these are just some nice skins, and if you already have one, like the old ones,
making skins in my head is what keeps me up at night.
That would. I know you stay up at night thinking about lore. League lore.
Just skins. I just want skin.
Some more. This is kind of bigger news than the skins. The skins are just for not really in gameplay, but for the people who play TFT, they announced some updates on like the mid-set update that comes out in 2 patches, I believe. Is that right?
No, next patch.
Next patch. So 10-12.
Right.
In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, right?
It might say it. It's either 10-12 or 10-13. It might be 2 patches. It might be a month now.
Starts on patch 10-12.
Yeah, so it is next patch.
All right. So for TFT players, this is big news. If you haven't heard about it, it's so there's 3 new traits. It is Astro, Battlecast, and Jano 1. I can't remember what it's called.
They better put Travis Scott in
Paragon. So there's a bunch of new champs. The ones that are leaving are the Void champs. So that one, Void's completely gone, and then Kaisa, Kale, and Miss Fortune out. So I think Valkyrie's gone too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are the 3 new traits, and then Bane will be a 3-cost cybernetic sniper. Zed will be a 2-cost rebel infiltrator. Riven will be a 4-cost chrono blade master, and then Nautilus is a 2-cost vanguard. Bard's 3-cost mystic. Gnar 4-cost brawler, and Teemo's a 4-cost sniper, and then Janna's a 5-cost.
And then all the guys, Nocturne and Alawi are 1 cost. Urgot 5 cost.
Well, yeah, this is under Paragons. They have them listed by their
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like these are battle casts.
Yeah, Cast 3, Mystic, Kog'Maw, 2, Blaster.
Yeah.
I was watching some gameplay with this today. I can't remember who I was watching, but have y'all watched anything like of these, or have y'all played them on the beta server?
I haven't played the PvE, but I've watched a couple games.
What looks good?
First impressions are that Urgot is the best champion in the game by a very margin. We'll probably need
Hey, speaking of battle passes,
just
bet
literally
check,
instantly
Ethan.
kills anything.
Yeah, that seems
People are
like a
playing
pretty.
third party Urgot so that he
Yeah.
gets a ton of mana all of the time and
Yeah.
just doesn't stop casting his ult. So that does not seem very fun to play against or balance.
One shot and everything.
Yeah.
Yo, Ethan.
Emo seems very good. Vayne seems like range Shaco.
Yeah, with the Vayne, I saw like when she tumbles, she goes invis and loses aggro.
Yeah.
So unless she's like even if she's the only one there, if they're going for her, she rolls. They just start walking away, and then they come back. She seems very strong.
Mm-hmm. Also, being able to get 6 cybernetic is huge mid game. It's very, very strong until late.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to off.
I haven't seen anybody stacking Zed yet. Probably pretty close behind Urgot to being like very generate and broken.
I think he's a pretty good counter to like if snipers
Yeah,
get
like
strong.
big characters.
Yeah, just any kind of turns it off. Expect restart because he takes like almost all of their AD, 80%.
But snipers are strong out of the gate, and I haven't seen anything with Riven yet. But just based on reading her skills, she seems
He's the
very,
same.
very overloaded.
He's the same as a Shin. Probably really easy to get Chrono Blade Masters because 2 of them are already there.
Very easily. Chrono Blade Master, and that's pretty.
She is a tier 4.
Yeah. But
What
I
is?
mean,
Riven.
Yeah, she is a tier 4, but that's.
I mean, a lot of
in every game, regardless. So.
Yeah, a lot of comps are based on like a 4 cost carry. Like right now, it's like the Jinx and Gale.
Unless you're hyper rolling, your carry is typically a 4 cost.
Yeah.
Or a 5 cost sometimes.
What were we saying, Neelix?
Speaking of battle passes, I was asking about the bet check.
I think I'm. No, it's like... No, it's no, yeah, I'm not 18. I know I'll be at 19. I'll be at 1915 after the new quest.
Yeah, oh boy, we are nipping.
For those who don't know, and I think we talked about it last episode, me and Neelix have a bet. So with the pass, once you get 2,000 tokens, you get skin. This one's Lucian. And we have a bet. Whoever gets it first gets their next pass page. That's what he is.
Yeah, I stayed up till 3:00 just to catch up with you one day, and had to work the next morning.
Well, there you go. I hope you win. Is you?
Oh, sure.
I have not stayed up.
Sure enough, the next day I had the worst day of work.
Well, that's what you get.
That's what I get for $15.
Yeah. Do y'all have anything else you want to add to these, or you want to talk about the TFT changes? There's like some stuff I don't know. They don't have all their abilities here, and I haven't seen them all be played yet, so I don't know.
They're all I just can't remember where.
Yeah. I'm the only friend
everywhere. I know that much.
Yeah, I've seen him just throwing them off.
I'm the only friend that's not a
lot of health damage.
Yeah, I'm wearing Teemo out whenever I play the game.
Oh yeah, it was
fun. I'm the only friend that's not gold in TFT.
That is true. And if I'm gold, that means it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Go. Yeah.
All right. Well, the last thing we'll talk about today I won't play the whole video. I won't play any of the video. Just kind of have a too long don't read on Reddit. But some of the people that work with the Legend of Runeterra, which is Riot's card game, they came out with a video just kind of explaining the 2020 roadmap. I know a lot of people are kind of interested in this because this is a fairly new game. A lot of people are just curious what to expect. I know some of us first time. So like the synopsis of this, essentially there's going to be 2 new game modes. One's a gauntlet. It's like a limited time event with special rules. Same 7-win format as expeditions. So I don't know really how this differs from the expeditions, but I guess we'll see. They do have special rules. I'm sorry, what?
They're giving it like different rules. Like it says the first
okay.
real will have a no duplicates deck building rule.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, there you go. So it's like a.
It's going to be like alternate game modes, kind of like Earth and League.
Gotcha. Okay. And then the next one's labs. I think it's like Heimerdinger's labs. They're more experimental game modes with like some crazy changes, I guess. It says here intended to be chaotic and casual. First one will be in July with unusual champion team ups. We don't have a lot of information, but I don't know if they give you a deck, with things that shouldn't work together or something like that. But we'll get more. We'll know more in July when it actually comes out and they give more information. We haven't seen gameplay. The next thing they talked about were like having event passes, like kind of how they do for like right now in League and in TFT. There's the event passes where you can purchase those and just get more cosmetics throughout the game. It doesn't help you win or anything, and it looks like it'll be the same for this game. They'll just give you that bundle quest, cosmetics, and other modes, limited time rewards for playing. So you just get the pass and you could get just some extra, probably like card backs, those little legends, and fields that you can is what I'm assuming will be there. I don't think they have any other cosmetics that we know of yet. We did talk about before we started recording. I can't remember who brought it up, but someone's like maybe skins for the actual champ.
Yeah, and then Charlie said something about putting them in different regions due to skins.
Yeah, I would say that's something that'll probably happen.
Yeah, like kind of how they do in TFT.
Yeah. What is it? The one that just came out. The region that just came out.
Bilgewater.
Yeah, like pirate themed skins could all be in Bilgewater, even if the champions or something like that.
I think that would kind of help and they didn't announce a rotation here, which I'm kind of surprised. So I don't know if that means they just don't plan on doing it because they didn't address it at all, or maybe it's coming later. But if we also spoke about it just making the game more expensive. If all these cards you finally accumulate now next season can't be used, so this would probably them using skins to make a whole new champion card instead of just making it a cosmetic would probably help them avoid, because eventually they'll run out of regions and they'll run out of champs. I mean, eventually.
Yeah.
They just use the skins to make a different
champions or something like that.
Yeah, it'll be a while.
Yeah.
Well, also they can always just nerf a champ straight to the ground, like make Ez something ridiculous, like a 4 cost or like a 5 cost, and then they could just buff dumb stuff like make Nautilus a 6 if they wanted to make him like not more viable, but just
that's true.
Yeah, they could just do
that power creep.
Yeah, they could just do dumb stuff.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things they could do. This game is still new. It was officially released like a month and a half ago or something. So there's a lot, and I'm sure there's still. And they did talk about like a release schedule with new cards and champs. I know a lot of people are more interested in that than cosmetics. So we get the next region is coming out in August, and then new cards come out every 2 months after that. And then
so not necessarily a new region, but like okay, yeah, they said it right there.
Yeah, and then so after August, every 6 months we get a new region, so 2 regions a year, and then 6 new sets a year is how I'm reading this. So new cards every 2 months, and then every 6 months is a new region. So I'm assuming the new region will also come with cards. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Finish the release champ.
Yeah, we'll get a region with champs and supporting cards for those champs, and then every 2 months we'll get random sets with new cards. So that'll be nice. It seems like a lot. What is the schedule with Hearthstone? How often do they release stuff?
Every 3-4 months.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they do like 3-4 sets a year. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it seems like a little bit more, but they don't like the regions. I guess kind of can compare to the heroes in a way, but they don't really have champs either. But they do have like legendaries where you only play. It's kind of hard to compare. Whatever. The last kind of things they said were master rank LP changes. I don't know what they plan on changing, but something in there, and I'm not master, so like building improvements, in-game leaderboard, spectator support, which I know this was like spectator support was pretty highly requested. I know I really want match history. I think that would be nice to go back and see.
Keep track of your matchups and stuff like that.
Yeah, it would help a lot to know. Okay, this deck doesn't.
Yeah, I seen something on Reddit not too long. It's been a minute though, but where like they do like the profile for your profile. So they like do show match history, how many cards you own in each region. I sent it to you, Ethan, a while back.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just I found it. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull. Yeah, so they put like your current rank, your best rank like of all time, and then they have like a 20-game match history, and they show how many cards of each region out of how many cards that they have.
Yeah.
So like 87 out of 186 cards for Bilgewater.
I just think like stats like that are always useful, just to let you know where you are, because
and it's just fun. Stats are fun.
Yeah. Like I always,
especially when you want to talk shit to your friends. We just throw up stats, dude, and if you're right, you're probably gonna lose a friend that day.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Unless it's a 6 or a 9.
All right. The last thing they talked about was just having some tournament support. So I'm sure the first official event, not like the Twitch Rivals crap, and we talked about that last episode. But I'll have like official tournaments, which will be nice. I know a lot of people are probably excited for that. We can kind of see. It's like kind of the best way to gauge like meta, I guess. Like you could see kind of what people are playing in Masters. I mean, a lot of people try stuff there.
Well, ladder decks are completely different from tournament play.
Yeah. But I think it's still a good way to gauge what's good.
Like most of the ladder decks are like aggro, quick games to get up the ladder in the tournament. I mean, I care less how long they go as long as they don't have a time rule.
Yeah, but like Vlad won't see either, is what I'm saying. Like he's not good.
Come on, yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. Just make him good.
Vlad won't see it. The tournament, and neither will like Vlad. Or
if I could take level 2 beast raccoons to a regional, you could play Vlad in a tournament.
I don't think anybody was expecting to see Callista Thresh in the final level of Twitch Rivals.
And that's fair, but I think, I don't know. We'll have to see. They do just seem better though.
No,
that's another way that they could buff like just random stuff. Just take the word "scene" out of someone's card text, and it's just instantly nuts. Or add scene.
That's broken or something. Like on some cards.
Yeah, if Callista didn't have to see three people die, if Callista didn't have to see 3 people die, then she'd be the best card in the game.
And the last thing was just like a single player mode, which some people do stuff like this.
Probably have rewards.
So I'm sure all the rewards will be cosmetic or maybe some cards as well. Just help the free to play aspect.
Hearthstone does that too. So probably why they're doing that.
And I think that's all I have for today. Do you guys have anything else that you want to add?
What's everyone's favorite champ and what's everyone's best champ that they play? League of Legends.
We'll let our guest start.
Me?
All right, yeah, Charlie. So, what is your favorite champ in League?
I think my favorite champ, probably Lissandra.
Why?
And I think my best champ is either Lucian or Orion.
Gotcha. So, why Lissandra is your favorite?
Her lore is just cool.
Got her eyes slashed out by Volibear.
Yeah, that's dope. She's an evil, ancient ice sorceress.
But she wasn't always evil, was she?
I don't know.
She was. I think she
was.
was. I
But
think she had two other sisters. And
yeah,
she became corrupted by the void, and I think that's why she's evil.
yeah, it's something like that, or the
Yeah,
Watchers that are in the like black ice or whatever it's called.
yeah. She ain't watching Ish right now.
No, she ain't watching nothing.
All right, Neox, what's your favorite champion?
God, right? Oh, all time, it's got to be Nunu. It's got to be my best champ. Yeah, because I run that jungle. That's my domain. If I'm having a bad day, it's either I'll play Teemo top, or just to have a good time, or Nunu jungle just so I'd win.
So who's
But
your favorite?
Oh god, there's a lot. There's a lot. I'm gonna go each lane. Top lane, I'm gonna go with it's a toss up between Teemo or Swain, but I'm gonna go with Teemo because I have the best time playing him. Jungle, I'm really liking Echo right now. I suck, but I like Echo. Mid, I don't even want to go there. That's a whole new breed. But I really like Jin, and then support. Nautilus. He's just he hit a hook. The easiest hook to hit. Easiest hook to hit in the game.
Mitch, what about you?
Probably favorite probably be Draven.
Yeah, that's your favorite.
Yeah.
Who do you think your best champ is?
Probably Aphelios or Varus, one of the two.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I think both your Pentas came from a Varus, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd probably say one of those two for sure.
I definitely agree there.
Yeah.
When we were playing class, you got an Aphelios Penta?
I did.
Good moment.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Good time.
Before we started losing.
That's true.
Atox.
Played.
I think my favorite champ is probably Vlad. Just because
I forgot.
He's not a vampire, but he reminds me of vampire, and he reminds me in the show Castlevania. He reminds me of.
He's probably modeled
even Shin.
He has.
Yeah. There's even Shin. I forgot my boy Shin. I'll defend that man till the day I die.
My best champ is probably Mundo. He's my highest winner, so I guess that counts.
Well, my highest win rate is Swain with 75%, but I disagree with those stats.
Well, like I said before, men lie, women lie. But anyways, I think that's all I have for today. That's all you guys have. Good to wrap it up.
One more thing. How tall is Alawi?
No one knows this, Neelix.
Yeah, this seems like something you would know.
Yeah, she's definitely 6'8".
All right.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
She's a whole 2 foot taller than you.
That's how I like it.
Well, all right,
I
guys.
wish it was 3.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it today. I appreciate you watching if you've made it to the end. As always, check out the Discord, which will be in the link below. We'd love to hang out with you. We have a new channel the 270 Gaming channel, which will also be linked in the description. You can go see us play the games we always talk about on here. Because I swear we're not all talk. I think that's all I have to plug.
No, we do have one more thing. Charlie's stream moment.
Okay, yeah. So the reason we got Charlie on here is we're kind of clout chasing. He's famous now.
That is true.
Yeah, Swag uploaded a video. Charlie was on the other.
And we got
for the podcast video's sake, Charlie won.
I wanted my heart. I'm a mid main and I got auto-filled ADC and played against Zwag and didn't get to play again.
It would have been wonderful if you got to actually like against them.
It would have been wonderful if you had your boys by your side.
Oh well.
Just
Maybe.
couldn't
Yeah. Oh well, maybe another time we'll show up and you'll get to get your revenge.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, our stomp out rate's like 80%.
Yep. Well, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We'll be here every Friday. Y'all have a good weekend.